Hey guys, Bobby Harris here. Welcome back to 6 Mile Outdoors. It's been a few minutes since we've talked, and just wanted to kind of touch base with everybody today and say hello. Had a lot of things going on, a lot of family issues and things like that. I really feel bad because I'm kind of behind on some of my projects and that kind of stuff, but I'm getting back in the groove here. I've got a mother-in-law that's been extremely sick, so if you could say a prayer for her, that's great. We've been trying to, my wife's been working hard to try to take care of her. And so I've been kind of holding down the fort here. But, you know, overall, I think she's making some inroads. But nonetheless, I've had some other things go on too. I had to upgrade air compressors and do some other things in the shop and things like that. But kind of getting back in the groove and getting back to doing some things. So I wanted to touch base with you guys. One thing I wanted to do today, and my son from the Air Force is in, so he wanted to have a range day today. So I actually took a vacation day, and we were able to spend some time together, and we spent about 3 hours at the range between shooting pistols and rifles and everything else. But one of the things that I wanted to accomplish today, and I did, was to fine-tune that new CVA Cascade XT that I bought. I showed this to you in a previous video, but this is it, and that's that CVA Cascade XT, and I got this in 6.5 PRC. And I'm going to tell you, you're going to see that this gun's a real shooter. You know, this is no joke. I had a feeling, you know, buying this gun, I shot some of them, and I thought, I've got to try one, you know. And it couldn't really go wrong because it's got a 14-day money-back guarantee. I'm way past the 14 days, but I did shoot it inside 14 days and found out it was going to do me just fine. So nonetheless, but we're going to kind of step through that. I threw on a Vortex Viper, and man, I tell you, I love these Vortex Viper scopes. This is my fourth one that I've got, and it's been a really good scope for me. I did order the 20 MOA Picatinny rail from CVA whenever I got the gun, and I got it in the the real tree camo, and I really like that pattern. So anyway, it's all worked out real well, but I'm telling you, everything about the gun has just been real great. I mean, from, you know, the trigger pull to, you know, the way the bolt cycles, it's never had a jam. Everything seems to work real well. I mean, the magazine pops in and out, and it you know, it's been a real good unit. I haven't put a lot of rounds through it. I put about, you know, 30 rounds through it so far, but I'm telling you, it tuned in really, really fast. I mean, it came together quick. So what I'm going to show you is we didn't, you know, film everything that we did at the range, but I'm going to show you some targets that I shot. And what my goal today was, I've already got it sighted in at 100 going to the range today. And so I wanted to get it out to 200 and get my sight in at 200 there. So I checked my sight in. You'll see that target. I'll pop it up here, and you'll see that it was dead on at 100, almost dead center whenever I shot. Now, one thing I can tell you today is that, you know, I've always heard that everyone likes a 6.5 caliber because of how well it bucks the wind. You know, and I'm telling you, today was proof of that, because we had 20 to 30 mile an hour wind gusts, kind of a sustained 20 mile an hour wind all the time. And you'll see that in the video that I'm going to put up here. I only put up one shot, but it's at 200, and I'm bench down shooting at that. You'll see my bench set up. I've got some midway bags there that I've got that I really like to shoot off of. It's kind of an X bag. You'll see that black bag there, and then I've got some smaller bags that go along with it. Some of those Midway, some of those Caldwell. And but I like to sandbag in whenever I shoot, because I just feel like I get a better rest whenever I do. But I'm telling you, even though we were only shooting 200 yards, at that 20 mile an hour wind, you can tell from my muzzle flash or a muzzle brake, whenever it goes off, it immediately sweeps off the screen because of just the wind speed that was up there, kind of coming at a crosswind. And so but nonetheless, the bullets held true, dead on. You know, they were basically a vertical spacing, but you'll see that, and you know, I'll kind of talk through that. But hey, I'll show you that. But hey, I'm telling you guys, if you haven't tried one of these CVA Cascade XTs, I mean, this one's got the number 5 barrel on it, and that's a little bit heavier than normal, at least a little bit heavier than a standard barrel, we'll put it that way. And I'm telling you, it doesn't give. It's definitely more of kind of a varmint gun that you want to think of in that manner. It's got that barrel in between maybe a bench rest gun and just the fine contour of something like a Tikka. But I really like that barrel size. I'm eventually going to take the muzzle brake off and put my suppressor on and try it with that. Didn't have time today, but hey, I think you're going to like the CVA Cascade. So take a look at this, and if you got any questions or anything, pop them in the comments below. If you like what I'm doing, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, all that stuff. See you guys. God bless everyone.